Hello, everybody. How you guys doing? YWT Daily coming at you. Another show. Today's the day where Texas 2K starts its racing. I have it up on the other computer just to kind of monitor what's going on and just to see what's going on. Right now, there was like supposedly a Corvette that crashed or broke, and now they're cleaning up the track. There was a Lambo that fucking slammed the wall, and then an R8 just like went through the sand trap. So it's already an eventful beginning to Texas 2K. But I was also saw something that I wasn't really aware of, and I guess it has to do with a guy who has like a green Audi. I don't know if it's a TT or a RS something, or I don't know what those cars are called. I'm green literally when it comes to those cars, but I guess there's some drama that I guess the homeboy didn't pay and people are out there, you know, catching him outside at Texas 2K. And I'm not really up on that drama, but I ended up seeing that the homeboy got slapped, and I'm just like, damn, already first fucking day, people are out there slapping each other at Texas 2K, people getting out. TTRS single turbo, says AJ. Yes, a TTRS. Yeah, so I was like, I don't know what's going on with this deal, but maybe you guys can fill me in, because I saw about 30 videos of the altercation and I thought, what the fuck is happening? And it just cosigns, reiterates, puts a blue check mark on me never wanting to street race, motherfuckers, especially for money, because some of you guys take that shit super serious. Y'all don't like being stiffed for money. And I don't know the deal with Homeboy, but before we get into it, let's say hi to the people here, and then we're going to go ahead and get into that, and then talk about a Instagram post that I got tagged in nonstop. People saw a Mach 1 on a end-of-line and EOL dyno. An end-of-line dyno is usually used for testing purposes, like for the brakes and anything. So a two-wheel drive or four-wheel drive car can go on it, and the rear-wheel drive actuates the front drum also. Let's say it's tied with a chain or a belt system. It doesn't necessarily mean that the Mustang was four-wheel drive. And I thought, guys, this is a real easy explanation, but I understand that most of you probably have never heard of an end-of-line dyno. It's very common. We got D-Rock Fox, Coyote Fury, Chrome Taint, Eliza, Paul H., 2000 MCR, I Smell Butthurt, It's Just a Dick, Bill Morrison, Clean 93 GT, TJ Sikorsky, Mendoza's Coyote, Agent Orange, Jared Wells, Bruce Lee, Colorada, 16, Junior Garza, what's up, Alex in chat, says AJ, Trevor Griffin, Rich 50, Godfather, Spicy Chicken Sandwich, hello, says Kilometers, Mike Rodriguez, hey, how's everyone doing? Second Shift Racing, sliding in like an oil down, TBE King, Douche did it, Mike, Robert Kenny, mini bike again 15 times. John Cena, I don't know how the fuck I saw him. I have no idea how the fuck I saw John Cena. Hello, everyone, says Miguel Mejia. Catch a replay, TDC later tonight. Yes, there will be TDC later tonight. I'm going to take a little 1 hour break and get right back into it. Talk some shit. Cardis TV. Kilometer says FLKA, 100% FLKA. Car, can't wait to see guys that spent $250,000 on their car to shift into D. What's up? PK Auto doing a killer job today. We got that tune done in an hour, right? Like maybe an hour and a half. Badass. That tells you how good they are. They don't send you a log until the car's ready. R1, R2, R3, ship that motherfucker. Great fucking job. Jeremiah Camp in the house. Love Jeremiah. Seen Jeremiah here. Haven't heard much of this, but I'm sure there's more drama to come. Right. 5 fingers say to the face. Slap. Yo, man, just want to let you know somebody is stealing your content, putting it on TikTok. You can't steal my content. Number one, it's my face. It's my face. And the TikTok page did me actually a solid favor and linked my YouTube to it. Now, if someone is actually, you really can't do anything about it, right? What am I going to do? It's like taking Mike Tyson clips and using them as your own.
Touch me, you're not man enough. I eat your ass.
Do you think Mike Tyson's going to hit me up and go, hey, I don't like you playing that on your show? Look, I'm flattered if they take my stuff, clip it, put it on TikTok, a platform I'm never, ever, ever going to go on because it's fucking gay as shit. Chinese bullshit. Fuck all that. No, thank you. EPA in the house. Dustin's Customs. What's good from the 704? Where the fuck is that? Michael Mara. Heath, they stuck. And Auto and Joel Steele's car. Yep. So that's the secret. That's not really secret. People in the know knew what the deal was. A Lund customer bought the original Snot Rocket, Brett LaSala's old car that I think has gone sixes. Guy, Zach, I think a gentleman named Zach Myers bought the Snot Rocket, and then Constantine was sold to Brett LaSala, and then they're building it up. Look, Brett LaSala's car was a 6-second car. Now with the suspension and all that stuff, it has the bones to be pretty nasty. So at least it stayed in, like someone said in their post, competent hands. All right, those guys know what the fuck they're doing. Your full race car shit, there is no issue with that car getting down. So I'm glad that two people that ended up with two of the more popular S197 cars out there are in the Mustang community in one way, shape, or form. So I think that's not a bad thing. But anyway, can anyone fill me in? Can O'Mara? Sorry, Mike O'Mara. Was it O'Mara or O'Mara? Did someone? I like how people think that their name should be pronounced a certain way. It's open to interpretation, but I get what you're saying, brother. Puro pinche 956 a la verga, cut. I wonder if the 956
a la verga
is being represented properly at Texas2k. Right now, they're still doing cleanup, so I'm just kind of watching it on the side and seeing the roll racing bullshit. Wow, they're doing some qualifying for the Elite 8. I guess a Viper went like 220 something, so that's cool. Hello, Tony in the background. Yeah, Tony's chilling. That means he wants to go out pretty soon. How reliable are 1080s at about 600 crank horsepower? That's a good question. Lime Turtle. I think they're pretty goddamn reliable at 600. Like, you're not really going to have issues. In the 800 range is when they start becoming an asshole. Hello, Tony's already got that. Peak out. I said, yes, sir. 2 hours tops, 3 revisions, and she's butter. Thank you for the amazing support. Klein was beyond happy when I made the call and said, she's ready to rip, homie. Gotta love it. Rami Zaidan in the house. Rami just re-upped his sponsorship, and I think Parts Farm owes me some money, but I'll hit them up later. 2 Auto Solutions, Parts Farm. Rami like pays early. He's like, oh shit, I'm sorry, I forgot to pay, and I'm like, no, you're good. So I got to remind homeboy to get me paid. If not, it'll be just one logo up there. No big deal. We'll see how that goes. So, do you have to pay for the stream? Yeah, you got to do Flow Racing, right? You got to go to Flow Racing and pay for the stream. I just left the track, starting to sprinkle north of Houston. Hopefully, he'll get home before it starts pouring. So, can anyone fill me in on the drama? I know that supposedly the kid in the twin turbo RS thingy, whatever the fuck they call that car, he had raced like a guy that's on my Facebook, which I don't go on Facebook often anymore. He raced a GTR. The GTR clearly beat him. Like, the GTR very clearly beat him. And I guess the kid didn't pay. They reran it, and the kid was just not. This is what I think happened. I'm not saying this actually happened. So I wonder who was the guy that slapped him. There's a picture going around the internet of that kid getting slapped as he's sitting in his car. And I'm like, whoa, like, I get it. But to do it at Texas2k, to do it at a venue, it's super fucked up. Peter, I'm sure, doesn't want that shit on his event, and he kicked out people that fought and stuff like that. But why do you have to confront people at an event? You hadn't seen them at all until the event. Then cell phones gotten fucking thrown around and shit. It was crazy. Yes, you guys are lacking on the likes. We got 282 viewers, 116 likes. Get them shits up. HTFU grad says, I've had 3 Coyotes and used 4 well-known remote tuners. The customer from Alex at Lund is truly second to none. The Ghost Cam tune you sent sounds mean and drives good. Look, HTFU grad, I appreciate that, but I am just as good as everyone else on the team, right? Dakota, Nardi, Tyler, Brandon, Junior, Senior. I'm a clone. I literally do what they do. I guess I'm more seen and more able to be reached, and you guys can get a sense of my humor and just personality. But in terms of like the kind of work I do, it's nothing above and beyond what Brandon, Dakota, and all the other guys can do. But I appreciate the kind words as always. Need the squabble sound clip for that episode. I need to know. Yes, I only got 2 high power. I want to know what's going on, and I want to get up on that thing. Alex, what would cause Gen 3 to lose cam phaser signal? Oh my God, we've only gone through this a million times. We've gone through this a million times. Gen 3s have a issue with the intake cam losing phasing. It just goes away. Now the cams are very prone to oil pressure. They have oil pressure, whether it's the tensioner, whether it's the eye, who knows? No one really knows what the issue is. People end up replacing everything on the car, and it usually still doesn't fix it. It could be the way the oil controls the commanded cam position. You know what I mean? But no one really knows what causes it, because you know what they do? They replace motors. I had a customer that had this issue, and he was a Ford tech, and he went back and forth with the service department. Man, this thing's fucked. It's stalling on me. It's stalling on the stock tune, and it is commanding the cam to go to zero. So he actually hooked up an IDS to it, and it actually was not only the tune commanding it, but it was physically going to zero and making a stumbling, idle, lope kind of situation. And he ended up having issues and got his whole motor replaced. Early 18 and 19 had the issue. Later 2021 seems to have not had an issue. The video is on Rock NYC's channel on YouTube. I watched the last show where you mentioned Chris Miller, and he'd be a great interview. He is the man behind FTW, Jace Composites, and Pure Drivetrain Solutions. Also has no filter, very entertaining. See, I understand what you're saying, but I don't know him. So he'd be good for the guys that know him. People on this channel don't know him, right? He's a Honda guy. And, you know, I think interviews that are Mustang related, or at least Ford, or at least someone I think would be an interesting interview. I don't know Chris Miller. And let's say if I do a pre-interview and I don't like his personality, or I don't like him, I don't think, you know, he's going to be like, what the fuck? You're not going to have me on. I don't want to have that. I just want to know the story behind FTW. I don't care to know him. No offense to him. I don't care to know his personal story. I care to know the FTW story. That's all I really want to know. That's all. And it doesn't require an interview. Stop it. That's the only tuner that I've thus far I've used thus far, and the customer service was great. Responded fast. Never had to wait. Had them on them, and can't say much for other remote tuners. What are you gonna do? Just got the damn notification. Alex, in your opinion, says Alexi B, stock airbox and a tune versus Steeda cold air intake and a tune, Boss 302 cold. Are we still on cold air intakes, man? Like, Alexi B, I love you, and I know you're a fan, and I appreciate that, and you love seeing Tony on the chat. Are we still talking about cold air intakes? Like, it's 2022, man. They're about to launch a rocket into space. AI is becoming a thing, and we still talking about cold air intakes. You know, look, this is what I tell everyone about the cold air intake debate. If you're going to have a bigger than stock intake manifold, like a Boss 302 manifold, sure, you'd benefit from about 100 millimeter cold air intake tops. If you want to buy a PMAS 120, it's probably going to perform better in colder weather, but not that great because it has an open air element in bumper to bumper traffic, and it's going to have higher IATs. And if I have to explain that for the 800th time, you guys are going to start unsubscribing. So we've already seen this game. We've been there. Please, guys, if you have cold air intake questions, go back to my old videos and I explain it 50,000 times. I don't have to explain it anymore. Please, please, please. No more fucking cold air intake questions. It's been vetted. It's been verified. It's been everything. He just wants to play. We talking about practice, not the game that I kill myself for out there. We talk about practice. Look, stop it with the cold air stuff. Please don't give up on us, Alex. No. The thing is, I can't answer the same question 500 times. You know what I mean? Alex Tercero, which means he's the third Alex. Hi, Alex. I swapped over to a CJ intake on my 14 GT. Flashed my tune in the car, ran fine. Engine light came on and it's showing codes. PO1 set. Oh my God. Oh. If you got lean codes, what do you think it is? If you got lean codes, what do you think it is? If you just swapped over a 14 Mustang with a CJ, right? You went from a stock or an 18 or a Boss to a CJ. You flashed the tune in it, and the car's telling you, I got lean codes. What do you think is happening? The car is literally telling you what's happening. The car is literally telling you what's happening. Why do people do that? Why do people get told it's raining outside And then they step outside, get wet, and they go, what's happening? The car is telling you there are vacuum leaks or you have unmetered air entering the vehicle. It is time for you to do mechanic work. It is time for you to smoke check the vehicle. It is time for you to check if the ported manifold, which I'm sure it's ported because y'all motherfuckers fall in love with porting. See if it has a crack in it. See if you have a tube, a line missing. The evap isn't connected. My God, guys, these cars are telling you what's wrong with them. Start listening to the car, man. The car tells you, hey, I got a leak. What do you think the problem is, Alex? You got a leak. God damn it. Taking in unmetered air, vacuum leak, FFE, fuel air. Here we go. This motherfucker, fuel air. Oh my God. You guys, if the term AFR comes out of anyone's mouth anymore, I'm going to fucking kill somebody. Stop looking at AFR. The car can be 30% correcting one way or another, and AFR won't fucking move. The short-term fuel trims can be 1.25 and AFR is unaffected. God, at idle specifically. Oh my God. Oh, fuck. Smoke text time, exactly. More air needs more fuel. Fuck me. Yesterday's cold air questions are still today's cold air questions.
Yesterday's price
my God.
is not today's price.
Oh, it's the tune after one stop.
Yesterday's price.
Oh my God.
It's not
Stop. A10J says, after one stock, it's certified. After one stock fuel pump, 2 diesel 400s, and a headache from low fuel pressure issues, I finally fixed it. It's the tune. Chase says, can you please remind me what diff hat you were running? I do a bit of Schlackenberg racing in my 17, and I think it'd be worth looking into when my diff is out. I don't remember. I'd have to get back under the motherfucker and remember what diff is in that car. If I'm not mistaken, I made a post about it way the fuck back in the day, maybe on InstaDick, and maybe you can look there. But let me go to InstaFuck. Let me go to Instagram because you know what the fuck, right? Who gives a fuck? Profile. Oh, fuck it. We're doing it live. Fuck it. Doing it live.
We'll do it live.
Thing sucks.
We'll do it live.
Yeah, tell him, Bill.
Do it live. I'll write it and we'll do it live. Fucking thing sucks.
You tell him, Bill. Bill motherfucking O'Reilly. Yeah, I don't got shit on Instagram. Yeah, I don't care. Fuck it. Yeah. You know what? I don't know. I'll figure it out. I literally don't know. I literally do not know. We only got 189 likes and 327 people. What the fuck is wrong with people here? Ford More Racing, sorry. Bet money he bought it used cheap for someone else who figured out it was never ported. Don't kill me, Alex. I'm close to 1460 foot with Alex track suspension on the foot brake. Gotta love it. Just saw the video guy got slapped in front of his girl, bro. Like, it's one thing to get slapped by a man. It is a embarrassing thing because it hurts. It can knock you out, but it's almost like the guy didn't give you the respect to punch you in the face. I'm a fan of slapping people because it's like a sign of major sign of disrespect, but I don't know what that kid did to deserve it. And I need to know the story, please. Yo, Alex, try to order some cookies and they don't shit to Canada. Let them know that people in the North are needed for some of those cookies. Well, if they shit to Canada, I don't think you're going to get cookies. Yeah. Where's the video? Oof. Not shit. God, that kid deserves it. He never pays. So, okay. Y'all need to stop racing for money. You guys need to stop racing for money, especially roll racing, where jumping is difficult to determine. When the fuck do you stop? That's my question. When do you stop? Let's say you honk it off with your gay fucking friend and you go out there and roll race and you guys are bumper to bumper, door to door. Do you guys have an infinite race? A race to fucking infinity? You know? Oh, we got to do 140. Oh, but my GPS is off. Yo, we got to verify GPS. What if your GPS is off? I've heard that excuse too. Stop racing for money. Stop racing for money. You're not Big Queef. You're not Sean. You're not Daddy Dave. You're not anybody. You just shut the fuck up. If you owe money on your car, I'm going to repeat this. If you owe money on your car, you should not be betting money on a race. If you owe money on your car,
it's not today's price.
You should not be putting money on a race. Why not, Alex? Motherfucker, take that money and pay your car down. I mean, what are you doing? I like racing for fun. I race my friends. I have fun. Yeah, cool. I'm not the baddest motherfucker on the planet. Cool. Yeah, you don't really know this real. Alex, you don't know this real fucking race. Dude, we live this life, man. We don't think it's just a hobby. It's our lifestyle. Shut the fuck up. Shut up, you wannabe, what the fuck do they call them? What the fuck do they call them? I forget. What do you call that? What's the name of the fucking show? I forgot the name of the show where oh my God, I don't even watch it. Street Outlaw Having Ass. Do you have a car club in your town that's like the 413 Street Outlaws? Yo, we're representing Chicopee, bro. You come over to Chicopee, you better come ready. You fucking clowns. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, man, you better come down to Granby, man. Granby, we do it big in Granby. Man, this the 581. Man, shut the fuck up. Those guys can say that shit. They got 3-second cars in the 8th on the street. Not that they run 3s on the street, but they got cars that are capable of running 3s in the quarter mile, and they're racing on the street. You in your Camaro with a converter and E85 with street tires are racing for $100 and a pot? Oh my God, shut the fuck up. Imagine you owe on the car and then you bet the car payment on a pot race and you lose. And you lose. Stop it. There was a car club here around here. I just followed and laughed at them. Race Wars ass mofos. Alex is thicker than Christensen. Yeah, Christensen's he's leaner. He's got way less body fat than I do. We need pinks in the theme song soundboard. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Should be a middleman that holds the money. Should be a camera in each car too. Run what you brung. Hey, Alex. Thoughts on piggyback tuners, 2021 F-150, or just what is... Why do you guys want to tune a 2021 F-150 so bad? Why do you want to tune a 2021 F-150 so fucking bad? What's so special about it that makes you think it needs a tune right now? Buy a 2020, buy a 2019, buy a 2018, buy a fucking 15 and up. Can be tuned. But no, y'all motherfuckers are stuck on this let's get it tuned. We told you last year, we told you 2 years ago, tuning is going to be locked down going forward. And y'all motherfuckers are like, got your dick hard to tune a 2021 F-150? Really? Really? Out of all the vehicles out there that you really want tuned, a 2021 F-150?
Pero pinche 956 a la...
I don't get the emergency. Oh, I got a tune a 2021 F-150. Boy, it's a fucking truck. Alex, you ever eat Chicken Queen in Chicopee? No, but I ate that stupid little train place that had like a breakfast joint off of Memorial Drive. Good little spot. Guessing because it's easier to get a 2020 F-150 in the config that you want new car. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he said. I don't know what the fuck he said. They want to unlock the code by throwing the ECU away, right? I'm going to keep my GT350 forever, pretty much, because it's a truck and it's slower than a Mustang. It really is. Like, it really is because of that belt-driven oil pump. They want to be the fastest on that belt drive. My God. Well, I don't understand why people are so in a rush, panties in a wad to tune a truck. 12.9 stock, need them 11s. Oh, wow. Big fucking deal. Holy shit, who cares? because they can only bury the negative equity in a new truck. Now boy, shit. John Shoemaker, boy, you are on the money. They're buying trucks because they're four-wheel drive, they're new, and the banks will give you up to like 120% for the loan. So they're already upside down on their whatever the fuck, and they can roll over negative equity and have a $60,000 regular cab F-150. Hey, man, you hit it right on the head. I got jumped a few years ago because they lost and there was no money involved. I don't. What is happening? But no, street racing got way fucked up. I grew up in Puro Pinche 956 a la verga, cousin San Benito. Now I live in Houston. I guess I'm double retarded. Hey, you're not wrong. It's because F-150s are super aerodynamic. Put up exactly. Panties in a bunch equals Anderson PMS. Oh, guys, a piggyback system. You want to be basically what you're talking about is Motec. I like how people think that Motec and like Mega Squirt, Holly still doesn't have proper VCT control. Holly still doesn't have proper VCT control, in my opinion. How come Holly doesn't have control of the 6R80? How come Mega Squirt doesn't have control of the 6R80 yet? The only one that really does, let's be honest, is Motec. We're testing out some shit with Motec, and they seem to have licked it, and we're working with VIT to properly vet a 6R80 file on a bone stock vehicle so that we can say we got a base file. Like, boom, this is the base file the way Junior likes it, the way Junior likes to tune shit, not the way it comes from Motec and then send it. No. We work with them and say, this needs to be raised, this needs to be fucked with it, and we put up the investment. Big money. So, guys, you guys think that just companies just automatically come up with piggyback solutions on brand new trucks? Do you know how difficult that is? Do you know how difficult it is to build a box that intercepts the signal and allows you full access to everything? Without properly knowing the addresses, without properly knowing what is wrong with people? My God. Oh, we're gonna get a Motec from Lund? No, but I'm saying is we're looking into Motec stuff to play with because you want to just add a little wrinkle. Look, at the end of the day, you're gonna have to expand what you can do because I think look at right now, RTDs are hard to find. Go find yourself a bunch of RTDs. Because of the supply chain shortage. The supply chain shortage is now hitting devices. That's right, tuning devices. It's just back ordered and everyone's having trouble. And we sell the shit out of them motherfuckers. And so you think people like Motec are just let me go. Okay, 17 new trucks came out. Yeah, so we're gonna have Vit do all these trucks. Are you fucking nuts? You know how much work that is, man. Like, I don't even know how the fuck he does what he does. And he was talking 6R80 stuff 3 or 4 years ago at PRI. And only now we're starting to get some good shit on there. Late as fuck, but I had to make my Affirm got Sezzle and got approved. Did I? Yeah, I did turn on the pay stuff. Mohammed ST500 says it's the only way for the future. Yet again, I can't type. I'm going to go race someone and bet my entire check like a baller. Are RTDs made by Whipple? No. What? I hope that's not. The Parts Farm in the house. Yo, paid that rent for March and April. Alex says, don't be that fool. Don't be pool that falling down the stairs ship. Fool, your rent is due. Did you pay a brother? Let me see if you paid a brother, Parts Farm. Let me see if Parts Farm paid. Oh, I got a PayPal notification. Oh, my God. Oh, gee, what is happening? I don't want to have to remind you because it's weird, right? To have to remind you all that shit. But the brother paid. Bam. Look at that. The brother paid. Look at that, dude. Thank you. The Parts Farm got paid to keep your logo up on the shit. The Parts Farm and Tawater Solutions, the sponsors of the show. Thank you so much, the Parts Farm. Guys, if I'm going to get a rolling chassis, look, the Parts Farm. If you guys ever come across a rolling chassis or a ruby red that's rebuildable, 14 GT, again, the Parts Farm. 14 GT, rebuildable-ish. the front isn't in the back, let me know. I might buy that bitch. When guys have tuned 21 F-150s, chicks be mega squirting. Like, I've looked at the mega squirt software, man, it's pretty good. It works, it does what it's supposed to do. But a lot of people don't understand what it takes on the programming side of things, to make everything work properly. You have to know the physical addresses when you CAN bus stuff, what's controlled by the steering wheel. Guys, it is a huge undertaking. RTD 80 weeks out too. Damn. Oh, that was the joke. Thank you. That was the joke. God damn it. I'm terrible. Hey, damn it, Bobby. That's actually pretty funny because I didn't understand the joke, but now I get it. I need to check and see what prices of used Cobb APs you're doing. Cheap skates always trying to buy one for $200 because they can't afford to mod their shit. Save your payments from the parts farm and give it back to them for an S197. Hey, that's not bad. Look, that money's just sitting. I don't touch that money. You think I pay my bills with that money? That money just sits, brother. It just sits. Ruby Red, he likes it. Damn it, Bobby, I got it. Saw Ruby Red GT350 the other day, no stripes. Never knew they existed. Yes, and they're very sexy, super sexy. RTD is 80 weeks out for real. No, Henry, it was a joke about Whipple, and even Whipples aren't out 80 weeks. And damn it, Bobby understands what I'm talking about. Ruby Red 14 GT, no problem. Thank you, the Parts Farm. If you come across a Ruby Red 14 GT, I might have to pick that bitch. Got to be manual. I want to do a progression build, bone stock. Get it to the track, see what it can run, shove a tire in it, go to the track. No tuning, zero tuning, bone stock tune. I want to see how fast I can get it to go no tune, then progress my way up. That'd be a bunch of fun. Probably go bankrupt. 21 F-150 guys should just hold out for that fire Bama tune. Damn. What's up, Alex? How's the family? Hola, papi Alex. My boost is here. You bullied me out of NA Valley 10 speed. Valley 10 speed. If you're the CJ guy we were talking about, I'm telling you, if you're no, I don't think you're the Tampa guy. I'm telling you, I'm not trying to take away your NA build. I'm trying to save you a lot of money. So, okay, can anyone here tell me what a 10R80 gutted CJ E85, no exhaust having Kirky seat 10R80 Mustang runs 60 to 130 with a fully bolted on cams, the whole 9 yards? Tell me what that runs. If someone has one or knows one that is a fast one, it's in the 7s, right? I'm not saying like nitro ones. I'm saying something you could build at home, gutted, cams, E85 pump or ethanol 1R. It's 7s, right? Valley 10 speed, 7.2 for me, right? AJ 650. I don't believe that at all. I don't believe 650. No 6. I'm no nitro. I'm saying E85 cams 650, 7.0. Yeah, no, low 7s. I think low 7s. This is a reasonable number. Low 7s. That's the number, right? Cobra Jet, cams, gutted, taking everything out, super light, not a daily driver, all that shit, low 7s, maybe 6.9s, right? So a Vortec on a 347 pulley, pump gas and Torco, full weight, manual, because 10R80s might get a better 60 to 130. I made it go 690. So people are going, wait a minute. Alex went 680, 690 with Torco and a Vortec, not a Whipple, not a TVS, not a turbo, just basic shit. And he is full weight, didn't gut anything. Clutch trans, if you want to count that, but honestly, I think I could do that with a stock trans, right? And maybe even the stock clutch. So you're telling me from a price point of view and a enjoying the vehicle point of view, you would enjoy a gutted tin can 10R80 car, CJ cams, the whole 9 yards, P88 intake, P35C intake, and I have a Vortec car, full weight manual. I am trying to save you money because you can go faster for cheaper and enjoy your vehicle. Hypothetically, how light do you think I can get this S197? 3,100 pounds. I'm telling you though, no AC, no wipers, no nothing. Carbon doors, the whole shit. How much is a carbon door? How much is carbon hood? How much is carbon trunk? How much is optic armor? Guys, making a car light is insanely expensive. 7.0, 2,500, 2,500 foot DA and 2,500 foot elevation in my old Gen 1. All power options weighed 3,400 pounds. Depends on the driver's weight. That's true. Arturo Hermosillo. Hey, Alex, is that a disco ball in the background? Boy, you are late to the party. My God. All while rocking some good tunes with the AC seats cranking. AC, chilling. I mean, I do not gut my car. If anything, there's more weight in the back. I have a spare tire in the back, guys. It's not like a huge thing, but that car I can go from here to California and back. And with a little boosting, can run in the 6s, 60 to 130 on the same exact tune. Bro, at this point, people aren't even racing cars anymore. They're racing a bunch of parts put together. Yeah, pretty much. Like if you saw some of the cars at Texas 2K that show up to the track to maybe set up races at night, there's not cars. It's a milk crate. You're on a milk crate. The whole interior is missing. I just can't subscribe to that. My 10R80 Odin MS109 and 88 millimeter pulley went 602, 60 to 130, weighing at 3,900 pounds. Boost is where you want to be if you want to be really fast. And guys, you're playing the NA game, so your car is fast for NA. We all understand that. We all understand it's fast for NA. So you do have an asterisk, and you have an excuse if you lose. Oh, my car's NA. But when you boost the car and it's a half second faster and quicker, than a half second quicker than your fully bolted on NA car, you're still kind of slow for life. My car isn't some blazing fast car. My car can get donkey gapped by a ZR1 with a little work, a 10R80 boosted car, Jake's truck, so you go from being fast for NA to being middle of the pack, boosted, but it's still half second faster than your CJ shit. So I don't understand why people do that. Why a 14, only year with that color? Forgive the ignorance. Yes. 13 had a red candy apple tinted, like the clear coat was tinted. Ruby red had this deep, beautiful color. And once you ceramic coat that, it's gorgeous, deep, deep red. Where's your money, Alex? CJ FBO versus A10 versus GT500 stock bit. You got them covered by a mile. A stock GT. Wait, which GT500? 2020? What year? God damn it. There's a bunch of fucking different GT500s. What's the fastest you've been overall, Alex? 60 to 130? 350? Right? 350? 60 to 130 was 350. Right? Or are you talking about the white car? In my 14 GT500, I've been 3.5 60 to 130, and I can prove it. Alex, advice about keeping it under X amount of horsepower is wise advice for sure. No, quarter mile, 8.1, 169 in my GT500, which wasn't mine at the time, but when I bought it, it somehow slowed down 0.3. Just affirm that boost, bitchos, 2014. The 10R80 car, CJ full bolt on 10R80 car is going to beat the 14 GT500 by about 3 cars. Again, if the CJ car is running a good number, it's going to beat the 14 GT500, which you said it's stock, by like 3 cars. Stock 2020 GT500 beats base FBO A10 E85. Ask me how I know. John Shoemaker says, hey, Alex, have you tuned blower nitrous meth injected cars? Oh my God. Why? The meth injection worth it if all? So what kind of gains? Benefits you can expect? Hard to tune. No. John Shoemaker, it's not hard to tune. The hard part is to know how much meth to inject and where. If you're going to inject meth at the cold air, it's going to go through rotors, then through a intercooler that is air to water, and then it's going to disperse through the cylinders unevenly. It goes through the cold air, through the rotors, it compresses it, and it goes, wah, goes wherever the fuck it wants to go. There is no good control as to where the meth goes. I have not seen a ton of gains on a GT500 with meth unless you play the pump gas game. I don't play the pump gas game. I don't play the pump gas, meth, nitrous game. Instead of getting meth and nitrous, why not just get E85? Like, I don't understand why you would not try to get E85 if you're going to start messing with nitrous and meth in the same mixture. It's weird. John, are you Rob's brother trolling on here? I don't care. I don't really give a fuck. The hard part is the owner is using the right fuel. Okay, draggy racing is the new racing these days. You're not wrong. It's all virtual. Look, the future is going to be all virtual. I mean, people are not going to want to. There's virtual dating. There's meta bullshit, the metaverse bullshit. Guys, everything's going to be virtual, and you're going to be basically beating each other's time as opposed to actually meeting up and racing each other. When you inject meth, do you need a certain county's meth or a lot of crackheads out here? Hey, Alex, have you ever had an issue with the flex tune with the car stalling when easing off the clutch? Yeah, Dre Day. Again, we tell people it's a Gen 3 specifically. Gen 1, Gen 2, the flex tune seems to just work pretty well. Gen 3 is kind of a fucking asshole. And we tell people to transitional tune. Use it transitioning from one fuel to the next. And that's the best way, in my opinion, to use that tune. Do not use it as a daily driver tune. My biggest issue with the flex tune is the first time you start the car with a flex tune and you have E85 in the tank and you had just drained out your pump gas, people freak the fuck out because the car has hard time starting. The wide bands, guys, the wide bands, the things that are responsible for fueling and the MAP sensor, but the wide band specifically don't turn on for at least 15 to 20 or maybe 30 seconds after the car has been running. So if you ever turn on your car and it sounds kind of on the rough side, and then at about 30 seconds, it goes, that's because the wide bands turned on and are actually correcting fueling. So a lot of people with the flex tune, they freak the fuck out. They turn it on. Oh, it doesn't turn on the first time. Let me email Alex from the gas station on a Sunday. Keep trying. Keep your foot in it. Get it to idle. And once it smooths out and begins learning, then you start logging. God damn. I don't understand how people freak out about shit. The dumbest shit. Alex, will the Vortex Kid charge pipe mach UO to the... Will the Vortex Kid charge pipe mach UO to the boss intake with stock throttle body, or will it need angled fitting to proper fitment due to height difference? Sorry if I answered already. If the boss intake and throttle body don't sit exactly where the stock location sits, yes, you need custom stuff to make it fit. What about narrow bands? There's the Coyotes don't have narrow bands. They're all wide band. You were right about the Gotham cookie, the goddamn cookies. Cupid for the win. Car start on a base tune. 60 to 130 is the dumbest flex, in my opinion. Not really second shift racing. Second shift racing? Not really. I love you. I know you're a dig guy. 60 to 130 is where the really fast street cars fuck around. You know what I mean? Like the Audi R8s that are alpha, whatever the fuck package. You know, like the midnight cars that are 3 second 60 to 130 cars are blazing fast. You know what I mean? So I understand roll racing is gay for many, me included, but let's just say that's the only type of racing you can get. Let's just say in the town you live in, let's say you live in Houston, that's all you can get. You can only get 60 to 130 racing. So 60 to 130 is big boy racing in terms of money and speed. Vipers, GTRs, R8s, Lambos. Those are the guys measuring 60 to 130. You know what I mean? Maybe you don't agree, but I understand that those guys are the really, really, really fast guys. Tony has a question. Yeah, apparently. Hey, Alex, had an all-wheel drive Mustang back in 1965 designed by Ford and used an F1 all-wheel drive system. Awesome. Tony's like, bro, I got to shit. He does have to shit probably. He's probably going to shit right here. I would die for Tony. Tony's a good dog. He's a good dog. He's a good pup, but he just requires more attention than most. Tony's begging you to stop talking about the roll racing. Yeah, them anti-lag roll. You're wrong, Wato. Fairmont and Spencer Highway are for digs. I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Tony wants you to not turn off his knock sensors. Tony, they're listening. Tony trying to get Alex to check his log. Yeah, that's exactly what he's trying to do. Oops, sorry, I misspelled. Fuck it, I'm doing it live, just trying to get my ducks in line. Understood. The GTR that runs 1.960 to 130 is insane. Right. I understand people think it's a weird flex. But let me ask you a question, second shift racing. Isn't it a weird flex to say you have a car that cuts a 1-1 at the track and you mostly street race? Right? If you have a car that cuts a 1-1 at the track, but you mostly street race, that 1-1 doesn't mean shit. Oh, this thing cuts a 1-1 at the track. Yeah, but we're on the street. Virgin Road at that. We don't give a fuck. 1-4 gets it done in most places. So I think a 60 to 130 is a pretty proper flex for many people. Not that I'm looking to cosign on this stuff, but I know the cars that run 60 to 130 and fucking run in the fours. I'm like, that's a serious car. My Fairmont went 480. My GT500 went low fours on the street and 350 at the track. So I understand what that means in terms of numbers and what it feels like inside the car. Did you watch Desert 1320's Midnight Performance Truck Race? Yes. And you know what? You got to love that whole group of guys. No drama, no squabbling, good race, no jumping, no bullshit. Show up. Each of them gets a lick. Great road, big money involved, awesome camera angles, midnight loss, but they were like, it's all good. And they had a good attitude. They lost $5,000 from the pot. So the whole pot was like 11 or whatever. That's how racing should be. Minus the money, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of getting it, money involved, because that's when shit gets, but those guys are all cool, all chill. Every single one of the people involved in the Desert 1320 video where Midnight and the Cali guys race, they seem legit. That's the kind of people you want to race. This is the last year of Texas 2K in Houston. I wonder if another track in Texas will pick it up. Yeah, of course. It'll be in DFW area, so it'll be like extra gay. Like, it's going to be extra gay in the DFW area. It's easier and more convenient to get all roll races these days. Dig racing is way more interesting. It makes me have to drive the car, though. I understand, but good luck finding a dig spot. How many of you guys can find a race on the highway tonight? How many of you know a really good dig spot in your town? I don't know any good dig spots here. And if they do exist, cops are there waiting for you like a dumbass. Alex, I have an acquaintance with a Whippled 19 GT that makes 1,000. It's out of shop for a year. They said VVT keeps falling off, causing engine failures. Any ideas? Yeah, but it's not a tune issue. Like, usually after a certain amount of, let's say, power, it's difficult to maintain variable cam timing. It's really difficult. Now, Lund Racing's 1,100 horsepower 18 doesn't have an issue. Do we have special stuff in there that's built that potentially makes that easier? Yes. Do we run certain oils that makes VCT potentially stay active? Yes. Am I going to tell you what those secrets are? Fuck no. Digs break shit on your car. Rolls are easier on your car. You're not wrong. Okay. Hey, Alex, would you set up an S197 for a road course racing? No. No. If I'm going to road course any car, it'll be the white car. That white car is just bad. Performance package car, lowering springs, bring the boost down so it makes 550 horse. Oh my God. And just beat the shit out of it at the track. It'd be so much fun. No, I wouldn't do a S197. What's up, Alex? Most of the Shrek Motorsports are not going to Texas 2K this year. ¿Qué pasó, Reynaldo? How come? How come they're not going to go to Texas 2K this year? ¿Qué pasó? Is it because of the weather? What size header did you say to buy for Coyotes? Inch and 7/8, inch and 7/8, inch and 7/8. Our dig spots are ass, and cops show up all the time. Roll racing is so easy out here in Tennessee like it was out in Hawaii. Alice, can you run zoomies on an S550? For Blue Gage says, thank you. I understand and agree on the 160. I just think it's dumb if you flex 1,500 horsepower, run 98 because you can't hook it up. Oh my God, second shift racing. I love you. I love you. You're way off on that. You are way off on that. 1,500 horsepower cars run 200 miles an hour in most half-mile events. Listen. 200 miles an hour at a half-mile event. They do it safely. They do it with big fucking nasty brakes, and they can do it back to back to back because all those cars are insanely built. Now, when you start talking that trash and you get one of those Lambo guys to actually build the same car that was running 220 in the half mile and you make it a dedicated drag car, they run deep, deep sevens. Deep, deep sevens. The Lambo, R8, all those guys that build those cars for half-mile racing are the big dick swingers. So if you make 1,500 horsepower and run a 9.8 in the quarter, okay, it's very obvious the car wasn't built for that. It was built to go on the highway, find a race, and from third to fifth or second to sixth, it is an evil monster. It is an evil monster. So yeah, what do you prefer? Second shift, a car that runs sevens at the track that you have to trailer there? Or a car that makes 1,500 horsepower and I can donkey gap anybody from 40 to 180? It all depends on what you want to do, but I don't knock it. I don't knock it. Even Edwin Martinez is not going, bro. If Edwin Martinez is not going to Texas 2K, Texas 2K lost its juice. People like, this is why I say that. Shrek Motorsports are racers. Think what you want about them. They are racers. They're there to race, right? If that crew decides to skip out on the Super Bowl of streetcar racing, that means Texas 2K has lost its juice. They're in the valley. Puro pinche 956 a la verga.
Puro pinche 956 a la verga.
So those guys probably look forward to the best prep, the best event, the best racing. And if something made them go, nah, Holmes, we're going to sit this one out, I think they lost their juice. Those V10s are top-end monsters. Tony has some crazy AOC eyes. He really does have AOC eyes. Look at him. He looks absolutely fucking psycho. Dude, you're going to go out in a second, buddy. You got eye boogers. Yeah, eye boogers. He's going to go out in a second. You got 10 minutes. 200 mile per hour and a half is fast. Guys, I went 173. The car made like 850 wheel. It was probably a 950 car, right? 950 car stick. The 4 to 5 was dumb. The 4 to 5, when I was at fourth and I went to fifth and just stayed in fifth, like it was fucking hauling the mail. And it only went 173. I could not imagine 200 mile an hour in the half. You mean yesterday's Texas 2K is not today's Texas 2K? It lost its luster. Look, I'm going to tell you for me, I think Texas 2K is a good event. If you want to go, great. After last year, I'm good. They mistreated, in my opinion, some of the racers with the shit that they were saying at the tower and treating you like you're a piece of shit because the GTR screwed everything up for everybody. Like literally the whole GTR class screwed everything up for everybody. So whatever. But once it became a clout fest, once it became like a YouTube meetup, that's when I think it started to lose its luster. When I lived in Houston before I was YouTubing really. And, legit motherfuckers showed up there. Fast shit. Don't get me wrong. There's still fast shit now, but I think it lost its juice to the roots, grassroots style racer like B. Truviate. Tony does look crazy. He is a nutball. It does look like a little psycho. He just wants attention. That's all. GTR owners rocking. Hit them up at Texas 2K when blowing their load on the track. Whatever the fuck did he just say? My God. Who gave me $50? Already got that was the parts farm. Holy shit, Alex. I don't think you age except for the beard. You want to fuck or what, bro? My girlfriend actually said that. She was like, if you kept your beard short or whatever, you don't look that much different than you did, based on pictures like 10 years ago. I'm like, thank you. Guys, this is clean living. Clean living. Yeah, I got wrinkles and shit. But if would you look at me without like the Easy 44? I don't smoke. I don't drink. I work out 5 to 6 times a week. I shut the fuck up and mind my own business. You live longer that way. Daniel Green. Oh no, this is D Green, not Daniel. Vortec V7 Gen 2, 700 horsepower on pump 85. What's up? What size fuel system and pulley 8 rib or grip tech? Vortec V7 Gen 2, 700 horsepower pump 85. What size fuel system? Level 2, 4 innovations, level 2. Get the rails, get the regulator, get the whole 9. Get at least 275 or 285 pumps. And a 3.6 pulley should make 700 no problem on E85. And you don't necessarily need an 8 rib on a 3.6, but if you can swing it, get yourself an 8 rib kit. Damn, Alex, I started a lifestyle channel and got to get my shit in order. Guys, look, I've seen some guys that are in their 40s at the gym that look like fucking trash. And what the fuck did you do? Damn, homie. In high school, you was the man, homie. What the fuck happened to you? Bro, unreal. I don't have him here. I don't have 50 Cent here. Yeah. Nothing like eating some puss with a beard. My girl loves it. I love it. Gotta love it. And that's Puerto Rican blood. Exactly. You look 35. Yeah, you want to fuck too? We'll all fuck. I get it. We did want to go fast events for a few years. No disrespect, just not my cup of tea. Roll racing is something I find fun to do cruising with friends, but not competitively. No. Okay. Don't get it twisted. Second shift racing. I think roll racing in a roll racing class at a track is gay because it is almost judged. You know what I mean? It is almost judged. There is a guy at the starting line, and if he thinks you're in a similar proximity, right, he'll give you the green light. When I think that's absolute bullshit. Drag racing, you break the beams too early, red light. You know, you can see who got the tree. It is measurable. But with roll racing, it's very vague. And I have seen, how many roll races have you guys seen where the GTR or the Lambo is in front of the other guy by this much at the start, like a nose? And that's what he wins by. How many times have you seen a roll race where the guy is ahead by a fender at the start? The starter says proximity looks good, bing, and they both go wah, bah, 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 and they fucking stay like this the whole way. And the guy that was already ahead stayed ahead. I've seen that so many times. Jeremiah Camp, roll racing events that was all politics at PBIR. Did you see PBIR is auctioning off one more final shot to run the track before it closes? Motherfucker, when it was open, no one went. You get an oil down, se acabó. Oil down. Shut it down. What do you mean? It's 6:30 p.m. Yeah, shut it down. No. You can clean it up. Nah, fuck that. A Honda hit the wall, we're done. And they have the balls to say, hey, we're going to auction off last passes at the track. When it was open, nobody went. And could you imagine what would be the absolute kicker of all that? Is if you win the auction to make the last pass at PBIR and someone owes it down before you. And that will be the culmination of what PBIR has been in the last 6 years I lived in Florida. The culmination. Let's say you win the auction. You got your Mustang or Camaro or whatever, Corvette. Oh, man, I remember when this bitch used to be Moroso back in the day. Oh, I don't know why Mexicans showed up. And the guy in front of you goes and he oils it down and they're like, yeah, we're closing. I'm like, no, wait. I just won the auction for the last pass. I'm going to have the last pass at Moroso. No. It's oiled down. You can't go. You're going to get hurt. That would be such a fucking kicker. Rumors are they only ask SMS and other small shops for time slips and other shit to get a spot. Excuse me? Texas 2K? Excuse me? You have the nerve to ask Shrek for time slips? Am I stupid? I mean, I am stupid. Does Texas 2K know that Shrek's car is fucking legit as fuck? Bitch almost did a fucking backflip at Modnats. 4 or 5 years ago, El Toro did a bumper dragon wheelie halfway down the fucking track. I don't remember what happened in that event, but I remember that Shrek was doing bumper dragon wheelies all the way down the track. Now, it is a rumor, but if it become, if it gets out that it is true that Texas 2K asked for Shrek to legitimize who the fuck they are, again, they'd probably ask Shrek, yo, I don't know who you is. I don't know if you belong here, but we need to verify that you're fucking fast. And then some guy in a Supra with this on the side. Oh, get that in here. Get that in here. Oh my God. Oh my God. Paul Walker. Oh my God. Come on in with that fucking orange Supra, dickhead. Oh, but Shrek. Supra, like that meme. Supra, come on in. Shrek, 720s in the 730s in the quarter. We need to see time slips. We need to see time slips from Shrek. Edwin Martinez runs 7s. Most of the motherfuckers down there run 7s. Oh, no, Shrek. You can't be coming in here. And he'd be like, te puro pinche 956 a la verga,
Puro pinche 956 a la verga.
Bro, that's why I don't want nothing to do with Texas 2K. If the rumors are true. If the rumors are true. Hey, Alex, I know you don't care, but if Chevy and Ford getting rid of cars, what do they do? What getting rid of cars? What do tis? Hey, Alex, I know you don't care, but if Chevy and Ford getting rid of cars, what do this they'll race at NASCAR? God damn, they got a truck class in NASCAR. Not the pointing sticker. I feel like Mustangs don't get the love that Chevy Mopar Supras and all the exotic shit gets. Coming to America. Tony, have something to say. Alex, is there an easy way to estimate the power air load of a 1314 GT500? Just ballpark? Yes. If you have a 2.4 pulley on a pump gas, JLT, and a CJ67 or 65, and it's seeing 2.221 air loader, it would be like high 600s or so to the wheel. I can't imagine. I cannot imagine. Yes, there is a bias against Mustangs at Texas 2K. Let's not get that shit twisted. Oh, you run into the fucking wall. Remember the heavyweight class? Remember the heavyweight class? That bullshit. Where the guy started like, man, I got to talk to you about this class, man. I'm like, what you going to talk about? You made the fucking rules. S550 weighs 3,800 pounds or 40. I think we made it weigh 4,000 pounds, if I'm not mistaken. And he still was bitching. No. It wasn't meant to be a Mustang class. Then say everything but a Mustang class. And then we'll allow Junior to get in there. Junior was the class of the field, except he spun on one of the hits. And did you see the reaction of the haters in the crowd when Junior spun? Mustang guys. Mustang shops clapping that Junior didn't win that race. And I'm like, yo, you motherfuckers are whack as fuck. Just because we got in and we made the car, we had sandbags in the bitch. Sandbags in the bitch to weigh it down, still was running 860. Class of the field. Spun on one of the hits. No big deal. We didn't bitch. But the people, yeah, fuck Lund. I'm like, it's all good. I'll remember. So there is a huge anti-Mustang bias with Texas 2K, in my opinion. Huge Mustang bias. Oh, watch out for the crowds. But you see a fucking, today in the roll race shit, a Supra went 190 something, and the guy almost jizzed his fucking pants. I think it's Peter. Oh, look at that. Oh my God, that thing looks stock. Oh, shout out to him. That thing almost. Let me go over there and congratulate him. Hey man, how you doing? I like the Supra, looking real good. Thanks, man. It's a billet block 800 millimeter turbo with a glide. Oh yeah. It looks stock. Oh, I love you. You want? Oh my God, Supra. Fucking clown show. I'm out of here, guys. Been an hour and 4 minutes. Gave you too much. You want to end it on a high note. Do you know what I'm saying? All right, guys. Someone's gonna clip this and send it to Peter. Yo, Alex talking shit, man. What you gonna do? I'm like, whatever, bro. It's literally called, it's a talking shit show. Get used to it. Puti. All right, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. I'll be on tomorrow. There'll be more Texas 2K coverage because it's on all the way through Sunday. I have Flow Racing. I am paying for a subscription. I am not hacking it like a fucking total Puerto Rican. So anything that happens during there, we'll talk about. If you guys can give me the skinny on the situation with the TTRS, I'd love to know that. And I don't need to name call, but I need to know like the origin story of the whole situation. I don't have an FTW update. Supposedly they said it's coming out. The rumors are saying they're bringing it back. Who the fuck knows? We'll talk about that and more tomorrow. YDBT Daily. Have a good one, guys. See you guys tomorrow. And if you're a member of the dating channel, I'll see you at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time in a couple of hours from now. See you guys later. Have a good one.